Okay, folks, here's another human domain enters future Army war plans. This is from military.com. Date of this article is February 20th, 2013. It's by Richard Sisk from military.com. The reason I'm doing all these videos about the human domain because it's a big deal coming up with the Jade Helm 15 coming up in July. This will be an annual. They're going to have this every year, this exercise. But I wanted to show you what they're talking about when they say human domain or mastering the human domain. The Army's core mission as the world's dominant land power must meld with the challenges posed by future conflicts that will increasingly be fought over human terrain, senior Army officials said here Wednesday. Quote, the rising velocity of human interaction through the internet and social media makes influencing human behavior the centerpiece of military strategy. By recognizing the physical, cognitive, and social influences on the civilian population targeted by an insurgency, said Lieutenant General Keith Walker, director of the Army Capabilities Integration Center. I want you to understand this and make sure you get this, that they want to be able to influence you through the internet, through social media, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchats, Instagram, all that stuff. They want to be able to, if they can go into a community and not fire a shot and just take it over, that's what they want to do. That is the goal. And that's what they're planning on. So planning for success in the Army involves the intersection of land power and the human domain. Walker said, but the human factor has been missing in the strategic mindset of the military, civilian, and uniformed leadership. Walker said the recent wargaming exercise, Unified Quest, concluded that, quote, the human is absent in our current doctrining period. We don't talk about it. The conclusion of the senior leaders led Walker to pose the question at the Association of the U.S. Army's Winter Symposium. Quote, do we have a gap in our strategic thinking? Walker and several other generals and military analysts pondered the question at a panel discussion on strategic land power. Now, in my last video, I told you that you got to pay attention to the task force called the Strategic Land Power Task Force. That's the Strategic Land Power Task Force, SLTF. Now, quote here, I put this in the bin of what's really going on, said Lieutenant General Charles T. Cleveland, and he was the head of Special Operations Command. Through nearly 12 years of war in Iraq and Afghanistan, we've developed a whole suite of ad hoc capabilities driven by what the battlefield telling us to do. The Army came up with the human terrain teams, that's the HTT teams, in Afghanistan and Iraq, including anthropologists and the concept of the Provisional Reconstruction Team, that's your PRT teams, with a foreign service complement aimed at bringing the State Department into the fight. Then we did the Great Coin Experiment, Cleveland said, referring to the counterinsurgency strategy promoted by retired Army General, the disgraced general, I should say, David Petraeus, that just stressed the buildup of local forces and small unit presence in the community. The coin experiment is now the subject of heated debate on the blogosphere. So this is a big deal about the human domain. They're really serious about this, and they're talking about different software, using commercial software off the shelf, and go ahead and use it against the people, whoever they're trying to take control. So like I said, human domain enters future Army war plans. It's a big, serious business. Check out this link below. I'll have it. You can read the article for yourself. If you like what you're reading, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and you can email me. Thank you for watching.